Investors watching your money. Joining me now, Payne Capital Management President Ryan Payne, Brig McAdam Limited founder Greg Swenson, and Michael Lee Strategy founder Michael Lee. Greg, let's kick things off with you. Oil, right? Mike, let's talk about earnings season. All eyes will be on the big banks as they kick off third quarter earnings season later this week. What are you expecting here, Michael?
I expect muted earnings from banks. I think this wasn't a particularly good trading quarter. The yield curve really steepening has only happened the last few weeks since Powell spoke. And I'll just be clear. I think the shape of the yield curve, so when the difference between short-term and long-term interest rates gets bigger, that's what's driving the bank stocks for right now. But we have seen a ton of M&A activity. Loan growth is somewhat muted, and although we're in a bit of a housing boom, there's just a lack of inventory. So a lot of mortgage refis, but loan growth has been really slow, like around 1%, and you're not going to have that good of a trading quarter. So that being said, these banks are still producing a ton of cash, so I'd expect to hear about increased buybacks, increased dividends, but what's going to drive these stocks is the yield curve. But all in all, I think this is going to be a pretty spectacular earnings season. They're calling for 27.5% right now. I think we come in over 30%. This will be the fourth or fifth straight quarter of over 30% earnings growth. And as the year has gone on, the PE multiple for the S&P 500 has gone from a 23 down to a 20, even though the market's up 16 or 17% year to date.
Ryan, let's talk about growth.